Hey there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon! My name is Professor Mackenzie. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Want to be a winner as you? Welcome to the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Cool Trainer Jaylee.
Cool Trainer me.
Cool Trainer Jaylee.
Hey, Professor.
Hello.
Hi, Mackie.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a little bit tired. How are you?
I'm tired, but we're doing great.
It's late. We always end up recording this late, and we always want to yawn and fall asleep.
Yeah.
We need more coffee in our lives.
We got more coffee in our lives.
Oh, yeah. We went to the Nespresso store today.
We got coffee.
Like hoity-toity people.
Hoity-toity people who own an Nespresso machine.
I do love my Nespresso. Not gonna lie.
Good.
It's delicious.
It's pretty good. We have been playing more Crab Champions.
Yep. I think that and Fortnite, really. Although I think we did spooky games last time. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yesterday when my friend was over, I showed her Don't Scream.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so funny to sit there and watch somebody else play it and be terrified.
Yeah, she didn't do well.
She got to like 4 minutes left, and then the jump scares got her.
Oh, no.
It was really good. Really scary. They updated it, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's things in it that'll hunt you now, and like other things rather than just random jump scares. It's a pretty good update.
Cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, we've just been playing Crab Champions and Fortnite, and then we finished Parks and Rec, and now we're binging a new show.
Called The Outlaws.
It's really funny. I really enjoyed it. We binged season 1 in probably, 4 days? 4 or 5 days? Like a week? Max.
Yeah, a week-ish.
Yeah. Now we're on season 2. It's hilarious.
It's very funny. It's written by Steve Merchant, and he also acts in it. It's a BBC show. It's
so good. It's very funny.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. And we're into season 2 now, and we're liking it too. I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been a lot of fun. It's really cute. That came out last week, and it's been really interesting. I'm already bronze in ranking, which just means I have 5 wins in the ranked.
That's pretty
version,
good for something that just came out, though.
Yeah, but there's people who are already gold, which is like 50 wins or something like that.
Eek.
Yeah, so people have been playing a lot of this game.
Not touching grass.
Not touching grass,
I mean, you can because it's on a mobile and you can take it where
with
the
you
grass
to
is.
touch grass. Yeah, there's some people that are probably playing it outside.
We did that like 2 years ago. We brought our DSs into a park and we're playing Pokemon on a blanket in the park.
That was Pokemon Red and Blue.
The first ones?
Yeah, because I was using Persian Joey.
Oh man,
Persian.
you remember that far back. I don't. I do not have a memory.
Yeah. You caught me a Meowth and named him Joey, and then you traded him to me.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. And I used Joey for a while, but he didn't end up on my final team, unfortunately.
Oh well, c'est la vie. Moving on.
Moving on with our lives. This week, we had just beat the Icera City gym, and then everyone was like, oh my god, Team Plasma's doing some bad shit. You gotta go to the Relic Castle.
Oh, there was so much walking and talking this week. So much story that wouldn't shut up.
This is why we weren't able to record last week, is because we had a bit more to do. Because we both visited Dragon Spiral Tower after we beat the Icera City gym. In fact, I think you have to.
Yeah, you can't get there until you beat the gym.
Right, but we both did it immediately after, so that was the first thing that we technically did.
I got lost on the way to Relic Castle. I was like walking around the desert for hours.
We went to Relic
Parched.
Castle. You couldn't find your way through the desert?
Well, no, because the last time I went through this desert, I skipped a bunch of it. So when we came out of the tunnel, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go straight because nothing looked familiar. But it turns out I had to turn right or left or some other direction that I didn't go. So I ended up walking around and running into a bunch of Pokemon.
That's
and
fair.
Trainers that I never fought before.
That's good. That's training.
Yeah.
Oh, except there would have been like level 15 or
Yeah,
something.
they were low level and didn't really help me. It was just obnoxious.
Right. Dang. We get to the Relic Castle. If we had visited earlier, it would have been completely stuffed with sand.
What do
But
you mean earlier?
because we made our way through here earlier, and the Relic Castle was here, but neither of us went in. If you went in, it would have been like completely full of sand.
I don't remember seeing this before. I don't think I did it properly the first time.
But now the sand has all been cleared out, except for little sand whirlpools. Mm-hmm. So you have to step carefully around the sand whirlpools to make your way around and down.
I didn't listen to the dude when we first walked in. I thought he said that there was no way around them. But apparently if you just walk on the side of it, you can get around. But I didn't read that. I fell through them a million times. All the quicksand buckets on the floor.
And sometimes it's necessary to take those quicksand circles down because that's how we progress down here. And we run into Team Plasma Grunts. There's a Team Plasma Grunt on the first basement floor who's got a Watchhog and 2 Crocoroks. I got really tired of running into Crocoroks this week, but...
Never. How dare you?
Then there was a couple of Team Plasma Grunts on the next floor down after you fall through another one of the holes. They have a Scraggy, a Watchhog, and a Garbodor.
Gross.
What do you think of the trash bag guy?
Nasty.
You didn't like him?
No. 0 out of 10. Not even cute.
He's a garbage mouse. I think he's kind of cute.
No.
He's not very good, though. That's why Scolipede is still the only good poison type from this generation. Garbodor is, like, okay, but he's basically just, like, weak muck.
Gross.
Basement floor 3 has another 2 Plasma Grunts. One has a Krokorok and the other has a Lipard and 2 Trubbish. You don't like Trubbish either?
I don't.
The little garbage bag?
Nope, that's okay. I will steer away from them.
And then finally, basement floor number 4 has 2 Plasma Grunts. One has a Watchhog and a Scraggy, and the other has a Trubbish and a Lipard. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. The hardest things down here are the Crocoroks you can run into in the wild. They're every floor below the first basement floor. And they're level 34 to 37. And then Coffagregus, which is a new ghost-type Pokemon. Oh, I mean, I guess every Pokemon in this generation is new. Mm-hmm. Coffagregus is a ghost-type Pokemon, and it's got a ability called Mummy. And what Mummy does is if you make contact with Coffagregus in any way, either you hit it with a move or it hits you with a move, it changes your ability to Mummy.
But what does Mummy do?
Nothing. Anytime somebody hits a Pokemon with Mummy, their ability changes to Mummy.
Oh, so they lose their ability.
They lose their ability.
Oh.
And there are times where that's actually very useful. Like, I think I've mentioned this to you before in a previous generation, but Slacking has the move or the ability Truant, which means that every second turn he doesn't do anything. But if you give him Mummy by, like, say, hitting him with a very weak move with Coffagregus, hitting him, and get rid of Truant and give him Mummy, now he's a very powerful Pokemon attacking every single turn.
Yeah. That's one way to cheat the system.
Yeah. So it's good to have like a Coffagregus and a Slacking as like a dual partner.
Can that happen? We can't get Slacking in this game.
Not yet, but eventually we can.
Post-game?
Post-game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coffagregus is very awkward and weird to me. I feel like he'd be like a really weird neighbor.
Weird neighbor?
Just like someone who's kind of creepy and strange and just, you know.
He's always inviting you inside.
No thank you. I will not accept that invitation. He's weird to me. I don't like him.
But it's kind of a neat Pokemon. Or what about Yamask? What
worse.
of Yamask? You didn't like Yamask
I
either?
don't. No.
Fair enough. All right. The only thing down here that's really of any note is TM30 Shadow Ball.
Got it.
Yes, very useful. Other than that, though, we just run into Getsis and Alder at the basement, the basement of basements, and then you will receive the Darkstone, and I receive the Lightstone. And then they're like, but I have no idea how to use this, and neither does Getsis, and neither does Alder or Sharon. And everyone is like, okay, well, whatever, forget it. Let's go to Nakreen and figure out what's going on. So we go to Nakreen City, to the museum, because, of course, what's her name?
Nobody knows.
Lenora has the museum, which has the dragon.
Yep.
The Dragon Knight.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, well obviously we'll go there to learn about ancient dragons or whatever. But when you get there, Lenora is like, Lenora is like, I don't know anything about this. Sorry, kid, you're gonna have to go figure it out by going to Opelucid City. And it's like, okay, well that's where I wanted to go.
How dare you be the owner of a museum and not know anything? How dare you? Go to science school.
So we fly back to Icera City, and now we can go up Route 8.
What about our fossils?
Oh yes. We both got our fossils revived while we were back in Nakreen, because one of the desk agents there will revive your fossil.
Yep.
So I had the shell fossil, and you had the plume fossil. Sorry, mine is called the cover fossil, actually. I think it's called. Anyway, doesn't matter. Mine turned into a turtle. Yours turned into a bird.
Yeah.
And then we traded.
I love my turtle. She's so cute.
I wouldn't have been able to use Tortuga because he's too slow.
He's so cute, though. I don't care how slow he is.
But Archon is
a fool.
Oh, poor fool.
He looks like a nerd.
Poor fool, Archon.
He looks like a very smart bird. Nerd bird.
He is a nerd bird.
He's wacko, though. That's all I have to say.
Route 8 is a bunch more swampland.
Swamp.
We We run into a few more Pokemon trainers out this way. There's Pokemon Ranger Lewis, who gives us a Cubchoo. No, he doesn't give us.
Whoa, what? Where was this dude?
He fights us with a Cubchoo, Palpitoad, and a Maractus, which is kind of funny. It's like a little bit coveragey, you know? He's got an ice type, a water ground, and a grass type.
Coveragey. Got it.
Sort of coveragey.
Okay.
All Pokemon Rangers, once you beat them, I don't know if you noticed this, but they gave us berries.
Yeah, that was very cute of them.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a Parasol Lady, Melita, who has a Frillish, which I think I recall you do not enjoy.
I was not a fan, no.
No. And a Ducklet, which is amazing.
Ducklet is pretty cute, but nothing more to him. Just cute.
Pokemon Ranger Annie has a Chinchino, which I think is the first time that we've actually run into one, maybe?
Was it?
Maybe not. Maybe it isn't.
No, I think I've seen it before.
Okay. Fisherman Bruce is just out here on one of the docks, and he's got a Basculin in its red stripe form and a Basculin in its blue stripe form, because instead of giving us some actually good fish-type Pokemon, they decided to give us two versions of a bad one.
Of the nastiest Pokemon I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Second nastiest.
And then Parasol Lady Lumi has a Lomomola. Wait, Basculin is the second nastiest? What's the first?
What do you think is the first?
Garbodor.
Tentacruel.
Tentacruel
for never.
For never?
For never.
Well, I am surprised that Basculin has made it all the way to second.
Is Basculin the one that looks like the thing?
Like
no.
a piranha.
Hold on. Okay, Basculin's okay. No, what is the nasty thing? It's electric. It's the eel.
Electros. Or
maybe it's not even Electros.
Look up Electros.
Electros? Mm-hmm. It looks like one of those, like, water... Those things, those water bags that we had as a child. We had the fun stuff in it. The little fidget toy.
Is it not Electros?
Yeah, it is Electros, but I think it's the other... Yeah, nasty. Don't like it. Electros is number 2 on my ew list. Basculin's fine for now, sorry.
Is it electric?
That one.
The middle evolution.
Sure.
Okay.
The entire line is gross.
You don't like Tynamo? I thought you liked Tynamo. I thought you thought he was a little cute.
Okay, Dynamo's okay, but as soon as it grows teeth, no.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, Parasol Lady Lumi, Alomomola, whatever. We've already talked Alomomola to death.
Yeah.
It's cute that it's a palindrome, but it's dumb that it's not Lovedisk's evolution or anything to do with Lovedisk. In the moors of Isiris, which is something I don't think you went into because I went into it, but there's a poison barb and a sludge bomb TM and a facade TM. It's whatever.
I think I went into this. I think I got some of those.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so.
It was like a little, so you had to go up out of Route 8 through a door into the moors of Isiris.
I kind of remember
And then
this.
you, go around all this swampland, and there's so many Pokemon to run into.
And so many people.
So many people.
Yes, I got a bit of it, and then I got annoyed and turned around.
And then eventually...
I was like, what do I need training for?
I got everything from the moors of Isiris, and I really shouldn't have because it added so much time that I didn't need to add. I was wasting time. The Parasol Lady that stands outside of the gate of Two Blind Bridge. Two Blind is the next bridge that we're going on. She gave me a smooth rock. She gives you a different rock per time of day.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to what she gave me.
So she can give you a damp rock if you meet her in the morning, a heat rock if you meet her in the afternoon, smooth rock if you meet her in the evening when I met her because I was playing at night this week, and an icy rock which she gives you at night. And each one of those increases the amount of time that weather sticks around.
Oh,
so a damp
strange.
rock is for rainy day, heat rock is for sunny day. Rain dance, I meant. Damp rock is for rain dance. Heat rock is for sunny day. Smooth rock for sandstorm. Icy rock for hail.
Okay.
Yeah. Bianca comes and talks to us and admits that she feels bad that everyone's always looking after her. So she's decided that she wants to become stronger finally after however many hours. We're on the last gym, Bianca. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And after we beat her, she gives us a full restore. In the moors of Isiris, there are, a bunch more guys for us to fight. There's Fisherman Damon, who's got a Basculin and a Stunfisk. Pokemon Ranger Chloris, who's got an Emolga, a Maractus, and an Alomomola. Pokemon Ranger Harry, who's got a Vanillish and a Fracture. And Parasol Lady Mariah, who you can only run into during the summer and autumn months, which we did. And she's got 2 Frillish. The Bianca fight, because I chose Snivy, she had a Stoutland, which Stoutland actually gave me trouble.
Oh, no.
Simisear, which did not give me trouble. Musharna, which also did not give me trouble. And a Samurott, which also did not give me trouble.
Samurott is so cool.
Yeah.
He looks like a distinguished fighter.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so cool.
But for you, she would have had Superior, which is what I have. The snake, the grass snake. Do you remember?
Yep.
And you killed it?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, Samurott's
no mercy
cool.
for me.
I wish Samurott was bipedal, though. Doesn't make sense that he's bipedal when he's Oshawott, bipedal when he's Daywott, and then all of a sudden quadruped when he's Samurott. It would have been cool if he was bipedal.
Well, we can't be picky, I guess.
I suppose not. Two Blind Bridge. On Friday nights specifically, there is a biker gang there.
Oh!
That we can run into. They're called the Black Empolians.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. There's so many things very random in this game at random times and seasons that it's kind of impossible to run into everything on a first playthrough.
Yeah. Yeah, right? It's kind
That's
of neat.
really cool. I like that.
If you run into the Battle Girl on the bridge here, she'll give you the TM43 for Flame Charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Okay. She's just running back and forth on the bridge. It's a very short bridge. There's not a lot of people on it if it's not Friday night.
Okay.
And then you will run into Getsus and the Shadow Triad, and they'll be like, oh, hey, nice getting the Lightstone, dweeb. Or, well, Darkstone for you,
Yep.
but Lightstone for me. And then they are like, once N revives, well, he's already got his dragon, but once N takes control of the world, then we're going to take weak Pokemon, or no, all Pokemon from weak trainers, that's what he says. And he's like, and then we're going to make sure that nobody has any Pokemon. And we're like, well, how are you going to take the Pokemon from the strong trainers? And it's like, well, and he says, well, once the weak trainers give us all their Pokemon, then the strong will have to follow suit because they won't be able to stand up to us anymore. Is pretty much his plan.
Their logic and their plan don't seem very foolproof.
No. Next is Route 9. It's a very short route.
Yep.
It has Shopping Mall 9.
Yep.
Shopping Mall 9, we both stuck in. We went up in. First, after we step off the bridge, we get thrown a TM from.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
Baseball guy.
He literally just like hucks a Pokeball at you, and you're like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, he throws Fling at us.
It's so funny.
You know what I didn't think about?
What?
We could have been going back to the big stadium and the little park or whatever it's called this whole time and fighting those guys and getting experience and money. There's sport ballers.
I don't think I even went there once.
No, in Nimbasa City, there's 2 stadiums. There's a big stadium and a small stadium, and every now and then they'll have games going. And if it's not game time, you can actually run into the athletes and they'll battle you.
Really?
Yeah. And then I think it's like every 2 badges they get stronger.
What? Oh, I never even went here in the first place.
Yeah, so I think now that we have all 8 badges, I think
go do it.
Now they'll be very strong,
go
and we can train up for the
That's a good idea.
Elite Four. But yeah, so he throws Fling at us, which is funny. Sorry, I just remembered because he was a baseball guy, and I was like,
I liked that. I made a note of him.
We haven't been fighting
He was pretty fun.
The sport ballers. Shopping Mall 9 has like a whole bunch of stuff. It's basically like the Celadon department store of this generation.
It's pretty good. The one thing I didn't like about it is people lured you in. So usually when you go and talk to everybody, they like just have advice or give you stuff. But if you talk to people in here, they want to battle you.
Right.
It's annoying because they don't want to battle you if you just walk by them, if you talk to them.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I walk by somebody, no exclamation mark, they don't stop me. So I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you, you'll give me something. And they're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm going to fight you now.
But they give us so much money, though.
Yeah.
So that's Waitress Flo, who's got a Minchino and a Lilligant. Rich Boy Manuel, who's got a Liepard. Waiter Bert, who's got a Minchino and a Lampin. And Lady Isabel, who's got a Stoutland. Mm-hmm. This Stoutland did not give me trouble.
Good.
Outside the mall, I think the reason why Bianca's Stoutland gave me trouble is because I just did the entire moor of Iciris and didn't go back and heal or anything like that, just pushed on, and then she was like, hey, let's battle, and I was like, oh god, well, all of my Pokemon have like 35 health. So.
Yeah, maybe, hey.
And so she did a number on me. But anyway, I did go and heal before coming through here. No, I didn't. I couldn't have.
No.
Because there was no Pokemon
It's like the
Center.
first place to go to.
So I guess I just healed up with potions and stuff like that. But anyway. Oh, and there was vending machines here. So I stocked up on lemonades, of course.
Shit.
Good shit lemonade. Biker Phillip, these are guys outside of the mall.
There was lots of them.
Had a Crocorock and a Scraggy. Roughneck Reese, which you like the jacket of.
Yeah.
You like the roughneck jacket. He has a Crocorock and a Garbodor.
He was a cool dude.
Hooligans Jim and Cass fight you together with 2 Scraggies. That was like, I was like, oh yeah, double battles. I totally forgot.
I forgot about it too.
Those happen.
And then I forgot about running into 2 Pokemon in the tall grass.
Yeah.
Until I found some tall grass. And I was like, oh yeah, 2 Pokemon for the price of, I don't know how much they cost.
Biker Zeke had a Pawniard, and Roughneck Chance had a Scraggy. The Pokemon in this area are Gothorita, and, well, for you, Gothrita. For me, Duosion. Garbodor can be found here, Minccino, Poniard, Lipard.
Yep.
I actually caught a Poniard.
I caught a couple.
I did not name him.
Me neither. I'm overnaming them at this point.
Really?
Yeah, unless there's one that I really like and I'm going to keep forever.
Oh, we didn't even say the names of... So, I named the Tortuga. I named him Turdy.
Yeah.
For you. Because it was a cute nickname. And
I
you're
loved
doing
it.
cute nicknames.
I loved it.
And you named Archon Peregrine.
Yeah, because he's the fastest bird in the world.
Yeah. Which is very cute. Thank you.
Well, I knew that you were doing fast, well, mostly people, but this was a bird, so I had to go with the fastest bird.
Well, thank you very much. It was appreciated.
Yay!
And immediately after this, we get to Opelucid City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Opelucid City is very interesting. For you, it was all temple-y and old school.
Wait, is it different for you?
It's different for me. It's not just the gym leader that's different.
You have a different gym leader. I forgot about this. Was your gym different?
No, my gym is the same. The gym
Like the
leader is different.
same?
Yeah. My gym is the same. Gym leader is different. City's different. The city
is different. I need to look at this.
for me is futuristic with like doors that like open like this.
Oh. Mine looked like something like out of Star Wars, kind of like Tatooine-y.
Like Tatooine, right?
Yeah.
No, mine is...
I totally didn't even think of this. I gotta look this up.
Mine is pretty different. It's cool, though. There's a lot of things to get from this city as well. Like, there's a lady who's by the battle house. She gives you Destiny Knot.
Ooh.
There's a linebacker in one of the houses, and he gives you a float stone. He says, don't worry about making your Pokemon work out so they can lose weight. Just give them this. And he gives us something called a float stone, which halves the weight of your Pokemon. And
weird.
Why? What it's for is for getting over moves like Grass Knot and stuff like that do more damage based on how heavy your Pokemon is.
Weird. That seems very specific.
Yeah. There's a girl in this same house who gives you something called the ring target. And what that does is it makes it so that moves that would normally miss a Pokemon hit the Pokemon. Like, for example, a fighting type move could hit a ghost.
Oh, I like that. That's a way better idea.
Only if you're holding it.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's talking about like how it's like, oh, well, it's going to be hard to learn how to use this and stuff like that. But we just got the TM for Fling, which is how you would use it. You would use Fling or Switcheroo or something like that, where you would give your item to the enemy, and then they have the ring target, and you can hit them.
Oh, that's too much work.
It is.
No, thank you.
Just get Scrappy. Scrappy is an ability that lets you hit ghosts with normal and fighting type moves.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
I thought you meant just get Scrappy. Get out there and get fighting.
Oh,
you don't need...
So, here's another version difference, is in my game, I meet a middle-aged man by the name of Time.
Okay.
Thyme.
Okay.
And he is upset that he fought with his father a long time ago. And so he wants me to find a Pokemon from another time who can use the move Charge. And his grandfather's name is Bach. And you have a character in your game who's an old man named Bach.
No!
Who's sad that he fought with his son a long time ago.
Oh, this is cute!
Yeah. And so if you get a Pokemon from my game who knows Charge, and I get a Pokemon from your game who knows Charge...
Wait, so they already have to know Charge?
Yes.
Okay, so if you find a Pokemon and trade it and then show them?
Yes, then they will kind of reconcile because they believe that it is from one another.
Sure.
And then
but what
they will
Pokemon
give
knows
you
Charge?
In lots of Pokemon, any electric really. Emolga would know Charge.
Okay.
They give us in return Cell Battery.
What's that?
Cell Battery is a held item that when a Pokemon is hit with an electric type move, it increases their attack stat.
very specific again. There is
Yeah.
so much to this game.
Yeah, but it's very
my
good
gosh.
for Zebstrika. Because Zebstrika already has motor drive, I think. Or lightning rod? I can't remember. It's got something.
I love my Zebstrika. I left an experience share on him for a very long time.
Yeah.
He's up there now.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. But his level is up there.
Well, that's good then. And yeah, there's a few other things that we get here, but none of them are all that useful. So we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back with the gym. Welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, Sylveon Trainer Jaylee, Evolution Gym Leader Jaylee, the trainer formerly known as Ninja Master Jaylee, Happiny Hater Jaylee, Unknown Hunter Jaylee, and of course Tentacruel Master and the Lover, Rocket Executive Jaylee.
Thank you so much, Frog King Mackenzie. I think that's still the only nickname I have for you. That's very sad.
So.
We need more nicknames.
I forgot Quiz Trainer Jaylee.
How rude.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Welcome back from our break.
Pokemans.
Pokefans and Pokemaniacs. There we go. Pokemans.
Hello, Pokemans.
I was just trying to mix them up. Pokemans.
I love it.
Welcome back, Pokemans, Pokefans, and Pokemaniacs. We're actually going to talk about what happens when we first reach Opelucid City, which is Ghetsis is giving a speech about how N is going to take the legendary dragon and he's going to create a new world, and he's asking everyone to just release their Pokemon and don't try and stop them. He's like, just give up now. We won't have to kick your ass. Just release your Pokemon. Just give up. It's kind of like Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2. When he's like, hey, so I heard that you're a bunch of Vault Hunters and you're not dead yet, so if you could just go ahead and off yourselves, that would be great. Okay, thanks, Pumpkin.
Thanks, Pumpkin. I love that.
And then everyone's like upset about the speech. Alder's there, and he's like, oh, here, talk to Drayden and Iris. They're the Dragon-type specialists of Opelucid City. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll tell you how to unlock your keystone when you beat us. And it's like, oh, okay. And so you go to Drayden's house, and Drayden is like, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I skipped right through it.
Yeah, me too. There was a lot of talking.
There was a lot of talking.
I sped through it, and I was kind of falling asleep.
And then the only other thing of note in the city is the Battle House. The Battle House is a place you can go where our gimmicks for our game are displayed.
Okay.
You didn't do this. You didn't go
didn't.
and do the triple battle.
No.
No, it's okay. It'll still be there.
Okay, it's not like our legendaries are hiding in here or anything.
No,
Okay.
It's just money and experience.
Oh, okay, fine. I don't need any of that.
Okay. Yeah, he tells us a story of the legendary dragons, how Reshiram and Zekrom used to be the same Pokemon, and there were two brothers, an older one and a younger one. The older one believed in truth, and the younger one believed in ideals, and then they were diametrically opposed and fundamentally philosophically opposed, and then the dragons split into two Pokemon, which were Reshiram and Zekrom.
Did somebody else talk about this too?
No, this was Drayden and Iris were talking about this.
Okay, maybe I did do this, because I remember...
I think you have to, before the gym opens.
So, okay, that makes sense, because I remember... whizzing past this in text.
Right.
Yep. So must have done it.
And so that was what I was referring to before. This is all about alchemy, and one of the dragons believes in truth and the other dragon believes in ideals, just like the brothers, and that's why they side with one another. They created the Unova region, but then they were feuding. Oof. And yada yada
it's
yada.
A lot of lore.
Yes, lots and lots of lore, but it's cool. It's
a cool
story.
Pretty cool. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Opelucid City Gym. Opelucid City Gym is...
fantastic. Beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah. I love it.
Sure.
It's dragons.
It's a bunch of dragons.
It's so cool.
It's a bunch of moving dragons.
I think this is tied for my favorite gym in this game.
Along with Nimbasa City.
Along with the roller coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked this gym a lot. I love the maze and like climbing up the dragons and jumping off the dragons' heads. I really liked it, except it was very long and so many trainers in here. And you couldn't walk around the trainers. There was no skipping them.
No. You had to fight every single trainer in here, which is
like
fine. There's a lot of
of
them, but it's fine. Most of the Pokemon in here knew Dragon Dance, which is a very deadly move. What it does is it increases the dragon type's attack stats and its speed.
Okay. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it makes its attack and special attack and speed all higher. So it can be very, very deadly, is what I meant to say. The whole point of this gym is we are going around these paths and jumping off of these ramps to hit switches to move the dragon's hands, because every time you move a dragon's hand, it moves its head, which creates another pathway to progress forward. It was pretty cool.
Yep, it's good time.
Also, the entire gym is in black and white.
Yep.
Which is also fun.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
It's pretty neat. I will talk about all the different trainers in here. The trainers that we run into are all ace trainers. Ace trainer Webster has a fracture. Most of these Pokemon are level 41.
And these Pokemon are so weird.
Yeah, what did you think
so
of Fracture? Because this is the first time that we would have seen these
this is the first time I've seen any of these dragons. Most of them are really ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. There was that one that's like body looks really cool, but then its head is just like this red spiky thing. And I'm like, what? What did you do, Pokemon? You messed up.
Drudigan.
Yes. Terrible.
Ace Trainer Alwyn has a dino. Which you thought was cute.
I love Dino.
You love the little emo dino.
Oh, I love dinos so much.
Emo Dragon. Ace Trainer Jose has 2 fractures. Ace Trainer Clara has a fracture. Veteran Hugo has a Drudigan. Ace Trainer Tom has a dino, a fracture, and a Drudigan. Ace Trainer Dara has a dino and a Drudigan. And Veteran Kim has 2 fractures. Those are all the trainers in here that we fight. They all give us a decent amount of money, especially if you have the amulet coin. The amulet coin doubles all of your winnings.
Cool.
And then we come to the leader. The leader of the group.
The leader of the pack.
For me, it's Drayden. And for you, it's Iris.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I completely forgot about this.
I wish it was deeper than that, but the literal only difference between their 2 teams is the genders of the Pokemon. Iris has all female dragons.
So they're the same
Yeah.
Pokemon.
And Drayden has all male Pokemon.
Weird.
All male dragons.
Oh.
But
creativity stopped earlier than this point, I guess.
they both have a Fracture level 41, a Drudigan level 41,
Gross.
and a Haxorus level 43.
So weird and weird looking, like weird and ugly and strange looking dragons.
Haxorus is the evolved form of Fracture.
Weird. It's like good try, good effort,
Yep.
but you just missed something. And like the scales on its back, its neck are like backwards. So if you pet that dragon, you're going to get poked.
I think it's supposed to be reminiscent of like an armor and axe. Like its face is definitely supposed to be an axe.
Its faces should be axed. Anyway, we're murdering this thing now.
Its baby form is called Axew. And then it evolves into Haxorus. Haxorus? No, Haxorus is its final form. Fracture. So Axew, Fracture,
Got it.
Haxorus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get one.
No?
No, I don't like it.
Fair enough. But you might get Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dino evolves
Dino's cute.
Dino evolves into something also kind of ugly, but pretty cool. Actually, we saw one. We were watching the Pokemon To Be a Master series.
Okay.
And the guy was riding that dragon that had the two mouth hands.
Oh no! Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, Hydreigon is his name.
No, that's the worst.
So there's Dino.
They ruined it.
But Dino,
Yeah.
Zweilous, and Hydreigon. Because Dino has one head.
I get it.
Zweilous has two.
And then, yeah, dry.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
Good.
But it's
good
ugly.
Pun. It is ugly.
This generation completely ruined cute Pokemon.
Do you want to talk about your team, or do you want me to talk about my team?
Let's do teams. You can go first this week. I went first last week.
Okay. My team is pretty boring because there's
Mine
no
too.
one new.
That's okay. Mine too.
I have Noah Lyles, my level 39 Victini.
39?
Edward...
39?
39.
Nice.
Edward Newport, my level 40 Swanna.
Nice.
Jesse Owens, my level 40 Superior.
Nice.
My Servine evolved.
Yeah.
Mo Farah, my level 40 Excadrill. Flojo, my level 40 Zebstrika.
Nice.
You might notice
I got it.
a pattern.
Good job.
And then Cloyster, my level 44 Cloyster.
Wow, 44.
Yeah.
Good job.
But his name is
His
Cloyster.
name is Cloyster?
Because Cloyster, as
Yeah.
you probably know, is not a 5th generation Pokemon. He's actually one of the ones that we got through special means.
I use a Mewtwo and you take a Cloyster?
Yeah, I needed something with ice type moves.
Okay, that's fair. Who
He's
am I to judge?
He's a Cloyster with his hidden ability, which is called Skill Link.
Okay.
And what Skill Link does is it makes it, when you use a move that hits multiple times, it's more likely to hit its maximum number of times. So he's got a move called Icicle Spear, which is like Fury Swipes, but ice type.
That sounds awesome.
So I swept the gym with Cloyster. Cloyster was level 40 coming into this gym.
Oh my god.
And now he's 44 because
that's
I
great.
literally killed every single Pokemon in this gym died to one Icicle Spear because it was like hit 5 times dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. That's strong.
Because it's like Fury Swipes. It hits
like
up
that.
to 5 times.
Dang.
Yeah, Cloyster is good.
Cool.
What about your team?
My team, I have Turdy, level 25.
Huh?
He's on the team. I have Fluffy, my bird. I never know what this bird is called.
What level is it?
23.
Oh,
He's my HM dumpster.
Tranquil?
Yeah, Tranquil. He's my HM dumpster. I have Mac, my crocodile.
Did he evolve?
No, he's level 33.
Oh, Crocker Rock.
He won't move. I'm mad. Nothing has evolved. I have TT, still a Tepig.
No.
No, still a second one.
Pignite.
Whatever. I wrote down Tepig.
I was like, no way, Tepig.
He like devolved. He regressed. He's level 35.
So he's 1 level off.
Okay, I don't know why. I'm like not loving him still. But I'm trying to use other Pokemon other than Mewtwo. So Shaz, my Zebstrika, is level 46.
Nice.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
Mewtwo's at 72. But I tried to use other Pokemon except for Mewtwo and did quite well.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good job.
And I don't think I'm going to use Mewtwo in the Elite Four. I think I'm going to just like put it aside as a backup and try to use my other ones. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. Remember the big stadium and the small park?
Yes, lots of training this week.
Yeah. With the lucky egg. Don't forget it.
It's on.
Okay, good. Do you have your time and Pokedex numbers?
I have my Pokedex numbers. I don't have my time.
Okay.
My Pokedex. I seen 106. I obtained 40. What?
44.
No!
And 106.
How? We didn't even see that many this week. And after the gym, I went out and flew different places. How'd you see that many?
Well, we've seen the same number.
I guess. How did you catch them? I hate catching Pokemon.
I was like evolving and stuff like that.
Oh, that's fair.
But I also did catch a Druddigon because I didn't know it was so slow.
Okay.
And then I caught a Pawniard as well for backup. Like, I just did a bunch of catching to try and, like, fill out my roster.
I tried. I kept killing things.
But Bisharp is too slow to use. So is Druddigon. Mm-hmm. Cloyster technically also too slow to use, by the way. But I needed
him.
a
It's
ringer.
fine.
I looked at it this way. When pure speed just won't cut it, then gaining an advantage is still a way to continue forward at the right pace.
And, like, we're almost in this game, so it's fine. I will beat you in time, though. I know this. I beat you the whole game in time.
You're probably at 19 hours right now.
I'm at 17:25.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you at?
27:30.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was another 5 hours for me this time.
Oh, man. This is fun.
Did you find anything difficult about these gym leaders?
No.
No, because mostly it was Mewtwo.
Zebstrika and Mewtwo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you?
Nope. No,
it was
I said
pretty easy.
Cloyster killed everything.
Yeah.
Every single thing with Icicle Spear.
It was just annoying that there were so many of them.
Yeah. After we beat the gym, we get the Legend badge and the TM Dragon, it's TM82 for Dragon Tail, which is a decently powerful physical dragon move that will make an opponent's Pokemon switch.
Right.
Yeah. After you leave the gym, Professor Juniper finds you, and seeing that you have the 8th badge, she leads you to the North Gate, which leads to Route 10, which is the route to Victory Road.
Mm-hmm.
And she says she's impressed with your progress and gives us a Master Ball.
Yeah, where the heck do we find our dragons?
What do you mean?
Where's our legendaries?
Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up right away.
Okay, I want this dragon.
Yeah. When we enter the gate for Route 10, the guide there is going to tell us about a large storm on Route 7. If we go back to Route 7, there's going to be an old lady who lets us into her house. And she will tell us a story. And once you leave, you'll run into the cause of the storm, which is going to be a legendary Pokemon. For you, it's going to be a Pokemon called Thundurus. And for me, it's a Pokemon called Tornadus.
Oh, this sounds amazing. Okay, where do we go?
Into the gatehouse of 10. And then down to Route 7.
Route 7, okay.
Yeah, which is like between Icirrus City and Mistralton, if I remember right.
Okay.
And then we'll catch Tornadus and Thundurus.
Yay!
They're level 40, and they are genies.
Genies? Weird. They're only level 40?
They're level 40. They're legendaries. Yours is an electric flying type, and mine is just a flying type.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is just how we activate them. Then they turn into roaming Pokemon, like Entei and Suicune and
we don't catch them?
We don't catch them right away, but you can eventually catch them.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look at the bulletin boards in like the gates between the routes, you can read where the genies will be.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And some Pokemon to look for in the next route. Mm-hmm. For you, there's going to be a new Pokemon called Rufflet. Which is the normal flying type.
Oh.
And it evolves at a high level, a stupidly high level, but it gets very strong.
Really?
Yeah, I think it doesn't evolve until like level 54, if I remember right. Let me just double check that. 54 exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it evolves at 54, but it evolves into something very strong called a Braviary.
Ooh, sounds like a bird.
It is a bird.
Okay.
And then I can run into Vullaby.
What's that? A bug?
No, it's like a dark flying type instead of a normal flying type like yours. Mine also evolves at 54, and it evolves into something called Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz is like a vulture. Yours is like an eagle, mine's a vulture.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
It's a little bit late to be running into Pokemon who evolve that high, though, not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, we catch them at like level 36.
Still, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna want to do that.
I started training this week. I started training Mienfoo, which is a new fighting type. Yeah. The little rat. Yeah. The little.
It's cute. I like it.
Actually, he's a stout, I guess. But yeah, I talked about catching him last week, didn't I?
Right. I think so.
And then I got him up to level 40 with the rest of my team and realized that it's actually, I thought it was level 40 he evolved, not to level 50. And I was like, oh, okay, back in the box you go.
Yeah.
I'm not training you to 50 before the 8th gym. Like, I've already wasted so much time on you. So he's sitting in the box at level 40 right now. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever going to pull him out again. Unfortunately,
No,
even though
fair.
Mian Xiao is really
It's a lot of
cool.
work.
But yeah, exactly. It's a lot of work. On this next route, you can also find Bouffalant.
I have.
You have found a Bouffalant?
Yeah, I went ahead a little bit just to like go in the next grass
Yeah.
to train.
Yeah.
And I found a Bouffalant.
What do you think?
He's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like just like a cool Tauros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got that afro.
But I didn't go any further than that.
I wish he was better.
He's no good?
He's no good.
Oh.
Like, you know how Tauros is speedy and has a
Tauros
lot
is
of
pretty
attack?
good.
Yeah, Tauros is pretty good. I think same stat total as Tauros, but it's more like distributed to his defensive stats. So he's got pretty good attack, and then like his HP is high, his defense is high, his
He doesn't
special
sound too
defense is
bad.
high. But that means his speed is slow. And
There's stuff for that.
that's right. Actually, in this game, they introduced Trick Room, which is a psychic type move that makes it so that slower Pokemon go first.
I like that.
This is also the first route that you can run into Amoonguss,
Okay.
which is Fungus's evolved form.
Gross. No thanks.
Those are just the Pokemon to keep an eye out for in the next route.
Okay.
We're going to take another quick break, and then we'll come back with Who's That Trivia?
Who's that trivia? Trivia.
Welcome back from our break, Pokemon Master Jaylee.
Again.
Because we had another break.
Oh, right. 2 breaks in one day. Who are we?
2 breaks.
Welcome back, Frog King.
It's like the olden days.
Oh, yeah.
Today we're talking about Opelucid City,
Nice.
also known as Soryu City.
Okay.
Opelucid City is time's dividing line. And Soryu City is the city where past and future intertwine.
That rhymes.
Not only does the city feature 2 different gym leaders between the game versions, it also features completely different aesthetics between the games. White version features a more temple-style theme, whereas black version appears to be futuristic. Also, there is an Erhu player next to the Pokemon Center in Pokemon White version. Erhu is like a...
I talked to them.
You didn't have your volume on, did you, though?
No.
If you do, the city theme will add like a string section.
Cute.
And in black version, it's a musician playing a guitar, and I get a little electronic
Cute.
backing track to my city theme as well. It's home to the Battle House. The players may partake in their version's special battle types, rotation battles for black version, and triple battles for white version. The Pokemon are all the same, but for some reason, the trainers who use them are swapped. So for me, on the main floor, it's a girl named, Cool Trainer Eileen or something like that, and she's got Simisear, Simipour, and Simisage.
I've had enough of the monkeys.
Which are the evolved forms of the monkeys. Mm-hmm. And then upstairs, that guy upstairs, I can't remember his name, Carl?
Sure.
I don't remember.
Car for short.
Car for short, let's call him. Car for short has a Mienfoo a Behem, and a psychic of fighting and a dark. I can't remember what dark type he's got, though. Anyway, but for some reason in your version, those two are swapped. So
Weird.
It's the same Pokemon. You have the same, the Simmies, but you get them with Car. Car for short is using the Simmies, and Eileen is upstairs with the dark, the psychic, and the fighting type.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know why.
For no reason.
For no reason, they swap them. But also, for me, it's rotation battles. For you, it's triple battles. That's a cool distinction.
Right.
There are a pair of time-torn family members in this city as well. Their names are Time and Bach. They are father and son, and they wish to take back some harsh words that were exchanged in another lifetime. If you bring them a Pokemon from the opposite version of the game with the move Charge, they will give you a Cell Battery, which is a held item that will increase your attack one stage if you are hit by an electric move. We talked about that.
We did.
You can buy Dusk Balls, Timer Balls, and Quick Balls from the Pokemart in Opelucid City. Mm-hmm. And from the Shopping Mall 9. But
Yep.
The name is a reference to Opacus and Prelucidus clouds. The first type of clouds, Opacus, are the kind that I wrote this wrong. Anyway, are the kind that look like rolling hills in the sky, like you're hiding underneath a big blanket.
I like those clouds.
They're cool. The second ones are the kind that are thick and fluffy, but have holes in them that show the blue sky clearly behind the cloud. So Ryomon, the other name, the Japanese name, is a pattern that features a pair of dragons. Cool.
Cool.
The only major difference between Iris and Drayden's teams is that Iris has all female dragons and Drayden has all male dragons. That's it. That's all I had for Opelucid City because there really wasn't much. I tried to look up. I literally typed in Google, what city around New York is Opelucid City supposed to be like? And there were no answers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's lame.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Did you have a trivia?
I have, yeah, just very short yearbook trivia.
Okay.
We're talking school clubs.
Okay.
Which Pokemon that we ran into this week would be part of the chess club?
Poniard.
Oh, what's a poniard?
Poniard is the little angry guy with knife hands.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, well, he's named after a pawn, so...
That's really funny. Okay, that trumps anything I wrote down.
And he evolves into Bisharp, which is a bishop.
You win this round. Yeah.
Oh, what was your answer?
Archon, because he just looked like a big nerd to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, that's smart. Okay, who would be in the dance club?
Meloetta.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh.
It's the ones that we've seen.
It's like a dancing Pokemon.
This week.
Okay.
I think...
Well, I don't know what you've done this week.
I know, but you ran into mostly the same Pokemon I ran into.
Yeah, but Meloetta can come from
Except for those two, because
Anyway.
what the heck?
Okay, so dancing Pokemon that we met this week. Gothita.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one more. Starts with an F.
For alligator.
No.
Starts with an F.
Mm-hmm. It's frillish.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it would be dancy.
Yes, it does. Especially the female one.
Two Pokemon that would be in the fencing club.
Samurott.
Uh-huh.
And Bisharp.
Probably, now that you've described that, but I don't know what that is. So, I don't know if we ran into this one at all, or this week. I just saw it on the Pokedex, and I was like, whoa, that's really cool. It starts with an E.
What type is it? Do you know?
I will tell you. Bug Steel.
Oh, Escavalier.
Yeah!
Sure.
He's cool. Last club. Who would be in the drama club?
Bianca.
I mean, yeah. Your answers are way better than my answers for this one. No, you are absolutely killing this. I love it.
Okay.
Starts with a D.
Druddigan.
Yeah. I I don't know. It's just so funny. When I see their little Pokemon faces, I'm like, oh yeah, you would be in this club.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny. I like that you got these.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
That's pretty good.
I really hope all of you Pokemaniacs enjoyed this episode. Connect with us on Instagram at Route to Victory Road Podcast. And to show us a little extra love, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Route to Victory Road. Your support goes towards helping us create this podcast, and we really appreciate you. We added some fun things to Patreon this week as well.
Yeah, that was fun. That's Ponyard.
Didn't see that.
No.
He's
Cute. We didn't run into N this week, so I didn't have a quote from him. Oh, actually, we
miss
did
him.
in Dragon Spire Tower. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, I lied to you guys. We did run into N this week. He asked, "What do you think, player?" Dash for me. And what's your character's name?
Colette.
Colette. And Colette Amal, right? I forgot.
She's changing her last name by the end of this.
Colette Some.
Yeah. Colette, some of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
What do you think, Colette?
Some of them.
How do you like the beautiful form of the Pokemon who appears before you and fights beside the hero that will lead the way to the new world?
He absolutely is.
Now Reshiram and I will head to the Pokemon League and defeat the champion. This will be the last of the Pokemon battles that hurt Pokemon, so will hurt Pokemon so. I thought he was going to continue that. A world of Pokemon alone. It's finally going to be a reality. If you want to stop me, you must become a hero as well.
Okay.
That's right. When Reshiram's counterpart Zekrom recognizes you, we will be even, and then you can try and stop us.
Okay, I will.
It's cool. Like he's like the enemy team Plasma has been so supportive of us this entire time.
I love him. He's so cool.
Yeah.
He's so neato.
Anyway,
Thank
you so much for being our friends this week. Join us next week when we take on the king of Team Plasma with a legendary dragon. And join us next time on the route, the literal route.
Literal. Yeah, literally. We'll be right there.
To Victory Road. Thanks for recording. Thanks for recording with me.
Thanks for recording, Gucci. You gotta get off my shoulders now, because I don't know if you believe it. That's not the back of this chair.
And you're not a parent.
Honey, don't fall.